I'll be a rack of Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club Season 2, Episode 9. The episode's got 4 likes and 0 dislikes, so I'll give it an extra like so that I'm like number 1, and I mean number 5, and I'm viewer number 5. And now I'll be starting off my reaction to the episode in 1, 0, go. Oh, hell yes, I'm stoked for this. Oh. Okay, it looks like we're gonna get to see an episode finally, and I mean finally focused on Mia, which feels like it's been a long time coming. She's got amazing taste, that's all I gotta say. Bullshit. She went through the effort of finding the video and watching it. Ah. Hmm? Aww. Oh, it makes me wonder why Lanchu is quitting though. She had a really good thing going for herself. I'm guessing maybe potentially family issues. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm wondering where this is going because aside from this episode setting up Mia for getting more characterization, I'm liking how this episode's also simultaneously. If it can somehow implement more character development for Alonshu, hey, that'd be phenomenal. Out of the characters this series, I gotta say, so far, Kasumi's been my fave, but Alonshu has actually jumped in there into like second place for me when it comes to Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club characters. Speaking of which, funnily enough, every single time I try to go to like an anime shop in the US and I try to get Love Live figurines, it always takes me aback whenever a store owner is called Love Live merch, Love Live merch, or and I always try to find those either Constant and Kikatang figures and never have those two characters I want. I'm gonna have to probably go with Amazon pretty soon. Get the figs I'm going for. It's a shame because I always like supporting local places first, but if it doesn't have what I want, gotta go online. All right, now it's back. Hmm. It's probably got to be something that's family oriented though, because Launcher really had her heart set into being an idol, at least of what the series has shown off so far. I don't know. Part of me thinks part of me feels like there's got to be way more to it than just that, though. Hmm. I think she should try to explore different avenues. Maybe try to. Huh. I think maybe Launcher should try to collaborate with more people to try to like find new challenges for herself. Okay, here's where I'm going at. When I mentioned the last week, some of my comments about Love Live in Nijigasaki High School Idol Club Season 2, Episode 8. What Launcher is saying here would have had more weight if we would have seen her full performance, so that when she's saying she was essentially beat, it would have felt like the words she's saying right now would have had more weight. But in saying that, last episode was still great because we got to see all our other girls perform, and it was damn great. Hmm. But honestly, I really do think Launch should just take up the challenge and just try to go for some collabs. Not saying she should make it something permanent, but she should at the very least try dabbling in it. Aw, that's so sweet seeing how much Mia cares. Fuck yeah. And it's also nice to get to see her determined for something for once, too. Because this is giving the depth I've been waiting to see Mia get for quite a while because she's always kind of just been there in the background, but that's it. Hmm. I could see why the atmosphere would be a little bit awkward, especially considering the circumstances. Hmm. Lanchi was busy herself too. I could see why the schedules wouldn't line up. Yeah, she doesn't have anything to apologize for. I mean, when schedules don't. Yeah, yeah, I was exactly thinking that. But when schedules don't line up, they just don't line up. And there really isn't much you can do about it at all. I don't think she has to apologize about that, though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, how would that even make Lamchu mad? But it shows you how polite Shoriko is, though, to be putting things like that into consideration. You know, notice about Lanchu, normally she doesn't hesitate when it comes to her body language, but Lanchu looks a little bit more hesitant than usual. I have a feeling that she doesn't have her heart completely set on quitting yet. Oh, oh my God, and now that's the spirit right there. Oh, hell yes. And I love how you even see Mia's disheveled hair too, to emphasize the amount of work she put in. Like those details in the character design are really beautiful. I think Launcher doesn't seem too impressed. It probably was a good song. But it probably wasn't enough for yeah. Oh damn. Whoa, okay. Gotta admit the English show was damn great. And you know what? Mia being angry like that was realistic because she really did put her heart into making that song. The thing is, though, sometimes when people have an emotional block, it's just hard to perform. I don't think they'd ever laugh at her. So yeah, there's no way Rena would laugh at all. Oh, I mean, I was just trying to help. Damn, Rena must be made like out of tank material. For me, I'm the one to be her was slapping me. Oh shit! But no, all jokes aside, though, that really is a great scene because I remember in season one, Rena was the character that was the shyest out of all of them. I love how now she's the one helping uplift others, and I love that. Instead of Rena trying to avoid approaching other people, she's now approaching people herself. That's a lot of growth for her. I think with Mia's skill, though, she'd probably would end up great no matter who she worked with. She's right. She's not worthless though. Yeah. Just songs. It's just that she hasn't seen that yet. But hey, at least now we know why she has such pressure on herself because of her family name puts pressures on her shoulder. Now I can't relate because I can't relate to this situation because I was never in a family that had high ass expectations. But in saying that, I could still understand the pressure because I've been in pressure filled situations before, just due to my reputation in the workplace and pressures. I guess I could say I could relate somewhat. And pressure is oh man, it's a bitch. Exactly. And she's there not only because of launching, but because of her own efforts too. And I wouldn't mind hearing it one bit. And there really is a lot of importance in that. Wow. No, I gotta give credit to the writers of the series. It feels like Rena has made the biggest metamorphosis out of all our girls in season one, Rena. With of course number two being oh shit. It's hard because I'm thinking Setsuna, but then I'm also thinking that oh man, there's so much dynamic characters in the series that it's hard to pick. Ah, it's nice to see Leo finally motivated a bit more. Does really need that notebook? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, she does need that notebook. It's fucking cute. So yeah. Aw, that's so sweet. I like how our girl's just gnawing on that while working. Ah, but ah, I just hope Mia can actually make the song in time. Because I feel like if Lancho listens to it, there might be a small, and I mean a small ass chance, Lancho might change her mind and going back home. I mean, it's fucked up, but Mia's gonna have to haul ass to finish that. I was like it when the girls were forced to work together like this. And this is what I like about this is what I love about the Love Live series. Like, it always finds a way of having emotional stakes in some way, shape, or form, and that's what makes the series so fun. Hell yeah. Hey, I don't think she should be saying that, at least until she hears it. I think if she leaves, she'll have regrets. That's the thing. Oh, and I love it. It's just how much respect and admiration she has for her. Oh, good. Yo, this got more bite than I could have ever imagined. Okay. Kind of feel like it has a subtle message too, as long as you're yourself, it's much more easier for other people to accept you too. At least I feel like the subtle messaging there too. So honestly, the writing is on point. Oh, English? Yo, yes. Okay. Oh, okay. This song is fire. Ah, and also it's gorgeous. I love how the black borders on the up and bottom of the screen. It makes it feel more cinematic too. Huh. Wow. I love the message too. It's optimistic, starting the brighter tomorrow because it's relatable. Because sometimes you'll have shitty days, but you gotta remember that the next day has a chance of being really damn bright. So this song is really uplifting, and it really represents not just a Mia to a T. It represents Launchu too, because considering Launchu recently has had a less than stellar day, the tomorrow could always be brighter for her too. Honestly, that song was perfect. And I think Launch should give it a shot. Oh, damn it. But why? But hey, just because things went wrong in the past doesn't mean they can't turn out right in the future. But again, just because that happened in the past doesn't mean it's a guarantee to happen. And what Launch is saying is relatable too, because in high school I had loads of friends, like really low, like around 50, I think it was around like 12 to 15. And I only really regularly talk with two of them. So what Launch is saying is actually pretty damn freaking relatable. Hmm. Exactly. But she knows, I'd say she really knows her friend now, though. Hey, it's not to say there isn't a chance of her doing something similar, though. Hey, she doesn't know if she can do it. But at the same time, you can't force someone. Yeah, they came to see Launch. Yeah, they all came to see Launch you. Although I think Mia isn't giving herself enough credit. I think if she told everyone that she was making a song, I think all the girls would show up for her, though. I'm just saying. I think Mia needs to give herself a little bit more credit. Exactly. That's actually true. Like, they're not lying. Yeah, that's actually true too. Like, honestly, Lanchu has been the catalyst for a lot of the stuff in season two. Indirectly, but yeah, she has been that catalyst character. I think they're already closer now. Shariko wouldn't be saying that if she wasn't sure. Oh man. Oh, I love them fighting words. Oh man, Mia's got the talent. I wouldn't mind seeing Lanchu, Mifune, and Mia form a trio. Of course they can. There is such a thing as frenemies or friendly rivals. I don't even think she needs to ask. Of course, they'd accept. They'd accept her open arms, probably. Yes! Oh, finally! About damn time. 10 out of 10 episode. Easily a 10 out of 10. And let me explain why this episode was a 10 out of 10, even though it didn't have the longest performance. It may not have the longest performance, but it had the most character development in season two. It was one of the best paced episodes of the series by far. Honestly, the chef's kiss. The writing staff were on their A game this week because there was plot progression. Lanchu finally joins our girls' club. But in saying that, we see Mia gain a bit more. No, she gains more individuality, especially now that she's gonna see Lanchu and Shoriko as her rivals too. So there was progression there, and I felt the drama was pretty natural. It didn't feel out of place. I liked it, and I like how they dealt with it too, utilizing music and a performance. So, and even the song itself had a lot of meaning to it too, with optimistic vibes of brighter tomorrow. It really was relatable. And from a character standpoint, it really made me love Mia more than I already did because, okay, it's back. Yeah, y'all. Oh, I thought for a second Connie wasn't wearing anything. I'd be like, whoa. She's going to have to get used to this. Good. Colin can't be getting too lazy. Yeah. Oh, Mia's a fucking girl. Casimir. Yes! Y'all know I'm gonna be hype as shit for episode 7. Y'all know my favorite girls. My favorite girl is Katsumi. Y'all y'all know I react differently when it's a Kasumi episode. Y'all should know I am the resident Kasumi fan boy, and I'll admit it without any fucking shame. Yes, I am a fanboy of Kasumi. If there would have literally, if there would have been a Kasumi or Keketing or Launcher figurine in any of the anime shops I went to, I would have instantly bought one of those three figures without fucking thinking. I would have been like, yeah, take my money. Unfortunately, though, the shops only have Conan figurines, Setsuna figurines, and and the Emma figurines, and that's it. I'm like, come on, they don't have any of the figs of the best girls. I mean, I guess if someone does have Setsuna as the best girl, though, I'm not gonna blame him. Setsuna's cool. But y'all know me, though. My faves are Keke, Kasumi, and Lanchu. Then it's everyone else after that. But no, all jokes aside, fantastic episode because from a character standpoint, we get it. This was the highest amount of characterization for Mia. We see the high expectations that she deals with. But then I love how eventually, though, she got through her emotional struggle and eventually she realized that you should just keep on going and keep on trying out. And I like that. I like seeing that, especially when she made that song not for Launchu, but herself. And I love how there we got to see her finally stand on her own 2 feet. That's what really made the episode beautiful from a character standpoint. And that wasn't the only thing that I adored about this episode, too. I love the character development for Launcher because it takes someone strong to admit they lost and then afterwards, and not only admit that, but then afterwards try to correct the mistake after, of course, being shown that your stance previously was wrong. And then to join another group after we've heard that Launches had some rough experiences with people in the past shows you her strength. She's willing to grow. And it shows how much of a dynamic character Launchu is. So that was fantastic character writing for her. But the biggest shocker was Rena, though, because once the episode started, I was like, oh, so we're going to have a Mia episode? Okay, I'm down for that. And then eventually I was like, oh, so we're going to have a Launcher episode too? It's going to also give us Launcher stuff? Okay, I'm down with that. But the bigger shocker was Rena, though, of all people, being the one to be giving that speech to me, of all people, was absolutely phenomenal. So that's a lot of character development for her because in season 1, it was her being shy, but now she's approaching people, saying uplifting things. I'm like, holy cow. Rena is the perfect example of massive amounts of character developments and phenomenal writing, which is what I absolutely adore. Because this has been a weakness for Love Nijigasaki. You have some of your characters in Love Live and Nijigasaki season 1 get some development. And I can name them right now, actually. When it comes to season 2, the season 1 characters that have had growth have been you, Rena, Zetsuna, and that's pretty much it, with Kasumi still being a cool character because with Kasumi, she's more of the flat character. So she's going to stay the same. She ain't going to really change much. So and plus, yes, I'm biased. She's already fucking perfect. You don't really need any character development for someone like Kasumi because she's already perfection. You don't fuck with perfection. But then you've had your neglected girls this season. Kanata has been almost non-existent. Karen hasn't really been much. Eyes in the middle. She has at least had her episode, so I'll give it credit for how he handled Ai. Shizuku has been hasn't really had her moments, and they haven't really done much with Ayumu. And Emma's been almost non-existent in this second season. But what I love about this particular episode, it's at the very least patching up some of its weak points because now you've had Arena showcase this week, which is pretty damn awesome if you ask me. So that's why I also got to give this episode a 10 out of 10 because not only was it able to develop 2 characters that were introduced in season 2 that have been pretty dang fun, it was also had the tough task of making sure a girl from season 1, Rena, that was already well developed, had even more development in this particular episode. So that's what also really did impress me the most about this episode in particular, too. Well, one of the things that impressed me the most impressive thing was Mia's song. Mia's song was awesome. So that's why I feel the character writing was on point. The music was great. You already know my thoughts on the music. I felt the lyrics were meaningful. I love the nice, optimistic vibes. And it was in English. Oh, I didn't even have to look at the subtitles. I always love those rare moments, surprising moments where it's like, oh yeah, there's either speaking or singing in English, so I don't even need to actually, yeah, I don't even need to actually look at the subtitles, which was fucking nice. That is that is a fucking rarity. And you know what? I like it. So yeah, that's another cool thing about this episode. And besides from that, music was great. Animation was pretty darn good. All the something about this too. The character acting has been fucking on point too. Like you, at least for me, I didn't even notice any stills. And that's why taking every single fact into consideration, the episode gets 10 out of 10 from me. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comments, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to Season 2, Episode 10, which y'all know will be there because it's my favorite girl, Kasumi. Of course I'm going to be there. It's Kasumi. Well, it's a Love Live episode, so I'm going to watch it regardless if Kasumi was going to be the headliner, but it's Kasumi, so extra reasons for me to be there. Hell to the fuck yeah. And I'll be sure to hit the bell for notifications because for some reason YouTube likes to hide my Love Live reactions in the YouTube algorithm for some odd reason. I don't even know why. But they just do that sometimes. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video. Have a fantastic day or night, everyone. Bye-bye.